Hey, Matt here from AmundStrike Angling. Welcome to another episode. Today we're actually set in Northfield, Minnesota, my hometown. And we're just doing some small pond fishing. In the city of Northfield we have, I don't know, there's probably about a dozen small ponds you can fish, all that are stocked with pumpkin seed, green sunfish, bluegill, and sunfish hybrids. So there's definitely no shortage of pan fishing in Northfield. But in today's episode, it's just going to be going out and showing you how easy it is to catch these bluegill or panfish in general in these small ponds. Now, the setup I'm using today is actually one of two. The first one here, if I can get it unstuck, is actually just a a slip bobber setup I got. And this pond, just like many others, is deepest out in the middle and along the shoreline here, probably the most shallow. So I'm only going to set it about a foot down. As you can see, I got my bobber stop right here, the bead, the bobber, my weight, and this is just a 1/32 ounce hair jig. It's all white, and as you can see, the top of it there's down to the lead. Most of the paint's been eaten off of it and beaten up by other fish. So, but I mean, this is probably only a foot and a half what I got it set at, but just wanted to show you how actually easy it is to catch panfish in small ponds. Now this would come up and instantly hit it. Now this pond I've been fishing for a number of years since I was little. There's one guy. Since I was little. One thing you definitely want to bring with you is a set of forceps. When these fish hit, they tend to suck it down a little deep sometimes. Here's a good example of a tiny one. Just a baby there. But a set of forceps and a small 32 ounce jig head, really of any type, and you're good to go. Got my bobber here with the little 1/32 ounce on there. I'll throw it out, and in this pond, it's pretty much almost instant that you're going to get a hit. So, there it goes. Look, just missed him. There it is going. There's one. There we go. There he is. Nice little guy there. Not bad at all. I got some good color on him in this pond here. Now, fishing these small ponds in a hometown here like Northfield, it's probably one of the better places to get your kid into fishing. There we go. So the action's pretty good, and you don't need much gear. A couple ultralight rod and reels, 4 to 6 pound test, line, and you don't even really need a slip bobber because most of these ponds are pretty shallow. You can just use a normal red and white small float bobber, but I mean, you catch a little panfish like this, you can do it, bring your kid out for 15 minutes and they'll probably catch 15 fish. So it's fun, but chances are you're going to be the one that's going to be taking off all their fish, so don't count on getting a line one. Now, there are a variety of ways to actually fish small ponds like this. Depending upon the size of fish that are in the pond itself, you can switch to a little bit bigger lure. If you're not really feeling the 1/32 ounce jig heads or feather jigs, flues, what have you, you can switch to something else. Right here I have a little floater crawdad crankbait. I bought this at Cabela's, and I mean for $2 or $3 you really can't go wrong. It's got a couple small little treble hooks on there and an orange bottom, so it's nice and bright for the fish to see. But I'll cast this out a little bit, bring it in, and typically you'll catch hopefully some bigger fish. If not, you'll hook some small ones too. Oh, there's one. There we go. that small crawfish, crawdad, crayfish, whatever. Even real close to the shoreline, you'll be able to catch a lot of fish. Just like that. Nice little guy there. Now fishing these ponds, right next to the shoreline of these ponds is a great place to fish, but don't be afraid to take a few casts out into deeper water. And, who knows, there might be bigger fish out there, more fish. Not at all, you never really know until you give it a try. And you can leave your bobber set at the same depth, or you can change it up. Right now I'm just leaving it at the same depth. If you're not getting any hits out there, reel it in about 10 feet, let it sit, see if you get any more action. You can let your bobber sit for a minute, or you can let it sit for 10 seconds. If you're not catching anything, bring it in a little shallower. There's a hit right there. Whew, this one has to be a little bit better. All right. There we go. That's a nice one. So casting out a little deeper, you might catch some better fish. It's a pretty good one, not bad. This corner of the pond, you'll see we have a lot of scum on the top of the water. So that actually serves as a really good place for fish to hide under. It's a little bit of cover for them. And panfish definitely like that. So the closer you can get to that mucky junk on the top of the water, most likely the better. Whew, just cut off. All right, let's try again. Now in some ponds that you fish, you're going to notice that it doesn't necessarily matter what you put on because the fish will hit it anyway. But sometimes topwater lures can be a lot of fun in these ponds. In lieu of a topwater lure, I've got this floating crankbait. So without reeling it in, it becomes a topwater lure. And these fish will come up to the surface and just nail it anyway. Just missed one. Try that again right out there. Add a little bit of movement to it. Oh, there they are. A little bit more movement. There's another one. Oh, got one. There he is.